I have purchased a powder blue scrunchie, so I'm legally obligated to wear a high side ponytail for at least 2% of the day. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If not back, then just welcome. If it is your first time here, I would love it if you would click on the subscribe button and join me on my YouTube journey. Since Labor Day weekend has passed and summer is unofficially over, I figured I would do a fun summertime look. I'm super late, but I finally got my hands on the orange and purple Killawatt highlighter foil guys from Fenty Beauty. And so I decided that I wanted to do a look centered around this product here. So if you're not familiar, Fenty Beauty always releases their compact highlighters like this, where it's a two-pan situation in this gorgeous hexagon, octagon, septagon. Let me just count the sides. Octagon. This was part of the summer release, the Beach Please release. Maybe it was called that, maybe it wasn't. This ponytail is distracting. Hold on. I don't remember what the collection was called, but anyway, it was from the summer release. And now that it is fall, I thought that it would be a good time to cop it. That's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get into this makeup. All right, today's look is going to be a Fenty Love Fest, just because I've been pretty impressed with some of the products that she's come out with lately. Starting with the eyeshadow primer. Rihanna, are you watching this? And I are, girl. Let's work on some skin tone ones, huh? Because this formula, best eyeshadow primer that I have tried in a hot minute. I like this formula because it's sticky like the Urban Decay primer potion, but it's not as dry. So I feel like I have more time to play with it before it sets down permanently. One tip I would give, if you have oily eyelids, put it on your finger, rub it in between your fingers, and then apply it to your lid. Because when I try to just apply it from the wand to my lid, it gets a lot, and it just ends up creasing, especially right here, throughout the day. I don't like this applicator. It's like a straight up Q-tip. The reason why I bought the eyeshadow primer was because I was at Sephora and I was testing out this guy, and I was like, I kind of like it, talking about this guy, but I'm not 100% sure. And then I was like, let me just test it with this primer and then put this on top of it, and it amplified it so much. I'll give you swatch examples. The one downside to the eyeshadow primer is it does kind of have like a pearlescent pinky sort of situation. So I feel like if you were darker complected, it can go ashy real quick. So this is it without the primer. Super pretty, super nice, la 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 la. Blends out such as so. Then with the primer, blend it out. I don't know how much is coming up on camera, but up here is like way more iridescent than down here. The eyeshadow primer spawned another purchase. Originally, I was not going to get this Moroccan Spice palette. I thought it was beautiful, but it was like, I don't need it. I have all of these colors, yada yada, blah blah blah. But here we are. Quick side note, I picked up some more brushes today, some more Morphe brushes, because I really like this eyeshadow brush. It's the Morphe M441. It's my favorite, like this guy, my favorite transition brush. So I went to Ulta and I picked up some more Morphe brushes because I actually kind of like them. And this is also the M441, but it's a newer one. You can tell by the font, but it feels denser and it's more tapered. Okay, so here's the original one that I got like maybe a year ago with the original Morphe writing on it, the M441. And then this is what it looks like. It's like pretty domed. And then this is the new one, Morphe M441. See how like from the side profile, it's a little bit flatter, and then when you turn it, it gets wider. It's not as dome shaped. Here they are side by side. See how the one with the dirty one is more domed? All of my batteries are dying. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Now that we have taken that little brush detour, I feel like I can finally get into this makeup. This color right here, Sahara Stunner. I think that's what that one is. No, it's not Sahara Stunner. That is Quicksand Desert Baked. There's something that I get very lost from looking at it like this way to that way. Like I get very confused. Whatever color that is, it's like kind of pinky, salmony, corally, kind of, sort of. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put that in my crease. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get the Fenty brushes too, just because I'm a crazy person, and if it says Fenty on it, I feel like I should get it. But they're kind of expensive. They were like 20 something dollars each, and I just could not justify that. Not for a brush, especially. I mean, we won't see my eyeshadow blending skills. That would be a waste of money. But I feel like one of the perks of her blending brush was that it had that sort of flat side profile, like this new updated Morphe 441 brush, and this was only $6. So I literally just wanted to use it for like a softening transition color because I want the main focus to be, boom, that guy there. I love these two colors. They are so very pretty. This is the first Killawatt foil highlighter that I've purchased. The orange one is called Mimosa Sunrise, and the purple one is called Sangria Sunset. So I'm taking Mimosa Sunrise and I'm just kind of wedging that underneath the first transition color that I put on. Just like a touch of light. Ooh, it is so pretty. I'm going for like a sort of sunset vibe. We had one really pretty sunset this summer before the entire Pacific Northwest caught on fire. It was like fiery red sun over the mountains, and that's kind of the inspo. Even though this brush is shaped differently than I remember the M441 being shaped, I like it. I like that flat side profile tapered situation because it gets into the crease a little bit more than just the regular fluffy brush that I currently have that is really good for diffusing color but not really applying color. So I think I'm gonna have to go pick up like 7 more of these M441 brushes. Now I'm gonna take the M433. This one feels more like a fluffy shader brush, whereas the other one felt kind of like a tapered blending brush. This feels more like it's meant to be a shader brush, but more diffusing than it is like impactful of color. So I'm gonna take the Sangria Sunset color on that brush. Lately, I've also been all about just more exclusively metallic looks as opposed to doing the traditional metallic on the lid with the matte or satin color in the crease. I don't want to focus too much on the like cat eye shape that I normally try to create when doing my eyeshadow. I want this one to be a bit more diffused. Take that purple color a little bit higher onto the crease, just a little bit. I don't want to completely cancel out the Mimosa Sunrise color. I just want them to like keys a little bit more. I think I'm gonna take this brush. This might ruin everything, but we'll see. It's the M169 brush. It's like a pencil brush covered in cat hair. And I'm gonna use that. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for. First, I'm just gonna use it to blend, I guess. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more Mimosa Sunrise on it. I don't want to lose that sort of like goldy, yellowy color on top, you know? Gonna really focus that here on like the fat part of my inner corner. It's not my inner corner, it's a little bit higher. It's like right there. I'm gonna really focus that color there. This lighting, awful, I'm being washed out. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Going back in with M441. and back into that original coral color and just kind of layering it so that that sunset effect is a little bit more intense. I'm trying to make sure I don't take it in too far on the inner corner because I don't want to disrupt the very high inner corner highlight. I kind of already want to do my end of year favorite list. I already know I'm not going to buy any of the holiday collections because I've made a promise to myself that I'm not going to buy any more makeup unless the brand is owned by a woman of color or it's a collaboration with a woman of color. So I guess like I should do something to this lower lash line. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of my other favorite brushes, Morphe M506. I really do like these brushes. I feel like they are nice, affordable brushes for makeup enthusiasts. And I know that like people have varying opinions about Morphe and the quality of their product, but I mean, their brushes are all right. So I think I'm gonna go back into the Killawatt highlighter situation guy, and I'm gonna take some Sangria Sunrise, and oh, this might be the wrong brush for this. This is definitely the wrong brush for this. I'm gonna take a actual pencil brush, not like a kind of fluffy pencil brush like I had before. I'm gonna take Sangria Sunset. I want some Sangria now, so bad. Scratch that. I think I'm just gonna leave the lower eyelash line alone. Now to zoom back out. My lower lash lines look uneven because I put some on one and not the other. But I don't like it. You know what I'm going to do is make a concoction from the Nubian 2 palette from Juvia's Place. And I'm going to mix a little bit of Jezebel, which is like a plummy color, and Layla, which is like a smoky plummy color, to kind of create like a shimmery sort of deep purple shade. Because just the Sangria Sunset underneath the lash line looks horrendous, but I didn't really want to necessarily make this look too smoky. I'm not hating it. I hate putting makeup on my lower lash line just because my lower lash line is so mature. Okay, but this actually worked like a lot. Eyelashes. Oh, I love this mascara because it really just makes my eyelashes look like the best version of themselves. It looks like my lashes, but like they just came from the hair salon. I like this more than the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara simply because that one is more volumizing, and because of the extreme curl of my lashes, sometimes that can look a little cluttered. Sometimes that can look a little cluttered. But this, on the other hand, looks not so cluttered. And this is cheaper than the Better Than Sex mascara. This is like, it's still expensive, don't get me wrong. It's like 18 bucks, but the Better Than Sex mascara is like 29. So I actually repurchased it, and it's like, this is the first, did you hear my nose squeak? This is the first mascara that I have repurchased in a long time instead of just trying something new. Now onto the face. The Maybelline Age Rewind. Can you believe it is September already? I can't. She only wanted what she wanted, and she wanted what she wanted. She only wanted outside, so she wanted in front of. For my foundation, I'm using the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation and Fuse with Glow Nectar Brightening Complex. I love this foundation. It's the perfect lightweight, light coverage foundation. I like it better than the Dior Skin Show. I don't think I ever talked about that on my channel, but I did a whole thing on it on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram is basically what I'm saying. It smells good, which is not really like that important in a foundation. It smells natural good. It could be coconut fragrance, but it smells like coconut. It doesn't smell like perfume. It's not a matte foundation and it's not full coverage. It literally just gives me the best skin-like finish, and the shade match is phenomenal. It came out like a little late, I feel like, in the summer. I wish it would have come out earlier because this would have been my go-to summer foundation. But I really like applying this one with a sponge because it, I think because of the light dewiness of it, the moisture from the sponge really emphasize the finish of this, the dewy finish of this foundation, the glowy finish. It's not even like really dewy. I just look like glowy and healthy. I love this foundation so much. You see the finish of this foundation is how I look, just like super healthy, like I drink water. I don't. I get facials. I don't. For my highlight, I'm gonna take the matchstick, my matchstick in rum. Gonna put that on the highlight points of my face. You know, where they go. So swipe down the nose. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of an experiment that might ruin this look. Pray for me. I'm going to take my fan brush. So I'm just gonna take some of that Mimosa Sunrise shade and layer that on top of rum. This is just such an alcoholic look. Oh, I love this orange shade. I should have gotten this earlier in the year when I was my darkest. Dang, missed opportunities. It's all good though. Can you tell? Or does it just look shiny? I feel like you can kind of tell on this cheek a little bit more. And then to really just like play myself, I'm gonna take this kind of dusty, pinky, mauve color and put that on my face for my blush. Okay, I'm not holding my life too bad. And then the experimenter in me is saying that I have to take some of that sangria sunset and put it on my blush, but just like a little bit, just like just like a kiss, just kiss. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay, kiss it better. See what I did there? See what I did there? Ooh, too much kiss. And then for my lips, I'm gonna take this bougie lip balm. I'm a little ashamed to say what it is. It's Dior, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Fight me, fight me, fight me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This is probably my bougiest purchase of 2018. Definitely my bougiest purchase of 2018. It's actually a really good lip balm formula. And I have chronically dry lips. And it's hard to find a lip balm that doesn't dry them out more. And then just to top it all off, I'm going to take a little bit of the Fenty Balm Gloss, Balm Glow, Balm Diggity Dog Lip Gloss Hot Diggity Snacks. And I'm going to put that on top of this. Just so I'm like super glossy. The lip balm, it's like this beautiful like coral orangey shade. And then I just want to add a little bit more gloss and glow on top of that with the original Fenty Balm. Fenty Gloss? What is this called? I can never remember. Gloss Balm and Fenty Glow. Yes. Oh my goodness. I don't know why that's so hard for me to remember. Here's the finished look. If you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. So dramatic. But no, I really do appreciate you for watching. I know that this was long. I talked a lot. Thank you so much. Till next time. Bye, folks.